Somany Ceramics declared numbers earlier. Revenue was a slight bit of disappointment. The management is now joining us on a phone line from Delhi. Abhishek Somany, Managing Director at Somany Ceramics, is with us. Sir, if you could first start with the top line growth of 10.7. Street was expecting slightly more in terms of 15% growth.
Yes, that's right. The top line has been slightly muted. Looking at the last quarter's residential demand was not as great as we expected it to be. But the margin expansion has been very handsome. So we've grown by about 26% on PBT and PAT. That we're fairly satisfied with.
Right. So when do you expect the volume growth back to 10% plus numbers?
I think the volume growth even this quarter, although we grew at 11%, the volume wasn't very bad. It was at about 8.5. And if you look at the 9-month volume growth, it's at about 9.7%. I think the fourth quarter anyway is an aberration where the volume growth will be better. So this quarter would be definitely closer to the 10 to 12% in terms of volume. Next year looks slightly better. But yes, you're right. In this quarter, there was a slight bit of pressure on sales as far as top line is concerned.
So, was there any impact of Chennai floods onto your business, or it's just some little slowdown that you saw?
Chennai is a very big market for us. In fact, Tamil Nadu is our best performing market as far as Somany is concerned. It's the single largest market for us. We do more than 250 crore rupees of sale within Tamil Nadu. So that was clearly very, very badly affected. And also Nepal is a very good market for us, and Nepal also is shut. So both of those have really brought it down by at least 2.5%. But even otherwise, there was a little bit pressure on sales.
Right, but sir, at least the one-off events of Nepal and Chennai, you expect them to reverse in the next 5-6 months?
Nepal, we have to see if there's a larger government macro matter. But Chennai, for sure, it's already started bouncing back this month.
Right. So as far as the overall margins are concerned, which you mentioned came in as a positive surprise, was that because of lower fuel cost and that you expect to continue as crude is continuing to hit newer lows?
Right. So the fuel cost did not give any advantage to the margin expansion last quarter because the fuel price reduction has only happened 1st of January onwards. So that you will see the advantage coming in from this quarter. So this margin expansion was clearly on our efforts of rejigging our product mix in terms of value addition. So that is a continuous process, and you will see margin expansion on that front any which ways, plus the gas price reduction which you will see from this quarter onwards, quarter on quarter. The other margin expansion which will again get triggered would be more with the GST coming in and also the anti-dumping, which is very eagerly much awaited by the industry. We hope that it would be done either by this month end or then early February. That over the next 6 months would again trigger some margin expansion.
Right. Sir, thank you so much for taking out time for us, and thank you so much for explaining that why volume growth were lower. The management is saying overall activity has slowed down, but Chennai and Nepal definitely did see an aberration in this quarter. Shrikant Chauhan from Kotak Securities is now joining us. Shrikant, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.